Okay. Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee, and you have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast on Period Press. We have a lot to get into this evening. A lot of messy stuff. We gonna get into it, but before y'all know what I gotta do. New commercial alert though. I'll be right back. 32 seconds. I'll be right back. It is me, your girl Labora Lee, and today is a new day. Today is the day that you begin your podcasting journey. Today is the day that you will begin to be heard. How do you ask? Sign up for Red Circle. I'm telling you, I've been at this podcasting game for 2 years now, and joining Red Circle was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Sign up today for free. How? Just hit the link. You'll thank me later. Y'all, I'm back. It's a lot to talk about. Now, I wanted to get started. Yeah, well, that was a new commercial. If you're new to this show, you don't know how the commercial game works, but unless I get donations, I can't really stop playing commercials. But I want to get into this one situation. Well, I want to get into a lot of stories because it's a juicy, juicy news day. We are on the Gab Beat. Let's get with that first. Let's talk about that first. First of all, let's get into it. Today is Media Monday, and we are on the Gab Beat. It's so much going on right now in the media. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to me. It helps me do my job, but it's a lot going on, and I don't know if this hour show is enough time to cover all of that. But y'all know we on the Gab Beat. But I want to talk about this really, really quick. Okay. I thought I start light and kind of transition into all the other things, but let's start with this whole in the spirit of Halloween. Let's start with this Jeffrey Dahmer situation. So Jeffrey Dahmer inspired costumes have already gotten a ton of backlash, but more than anything, they're evil and exploit families. Why are we talking about this? Because a lot of the families involved were African American, and you know we all about the Gab Beat, but we are all about the black experience. Um, so says one of the victims' moms, who is urging folks to stay clear of them, which I understand that. Like, that's crazy. But hold on. So, Tony Hughes was deaf, which if you've watched that series, I know a lot of you watched it. I'm not the only one. But he was the young man who was deaf, and among the 17 young men who lost their lives by the hand of Dahmer, his mom Shirley tells TMZ it's already super triggering to see the Netflix series about the serial killer. The serial I don't even know what else to call him. I'm not getting monetized. This is why I need y'all help. But the serial killer, because I cannot. This is very hard for me to report the news without being real. Much less folks dressing up like the killer. I concur. Like you guys have no clue. Like there's a YouTuber. Hold on. There's a YouTuber who already did a video about it. I think that to be honest with you, it's a little disgusting. I don't think that that's something that we should be celebrating. Although, and I get it, we are all excited. I got to turn the heat off in my back. I get it. We are all excited about, I don't even know. I'm not excited about shit. I don't trick or treat. I'm not dressing up for Halloween. My kid is 10 going on 11. If Halloween goes down, it's because of her. It's not because of me. I've been Batgirl for, let me see, she about to be, I've been Batgirl for like 7 or 8 years. Like until that costume breaks down, I'm not being any other character. I don't think that it is a good idea for anybody to take this situation as a situation where you should dress up like this man. This man hurt many people of our community. Like, no. So yeah, I get where she coming from. And to the YouTuber who or whatever he is, influencer, YouTuber, whatever he is, it's distasteful, dude. A lot of black people lost their lives. I want to keep it moving because I want to get to some other stuff as well. Meg the Stallion is gonna take a break, y'all. She because she says she's both physically and emotionally spent. Um, hold on. That's a lot, Meg. You got a lot going on, baby. Hold on, we gotta get to it though. She says she's emotionally and physically spent. Megan pulled a double duty on SNL Saturday night. As a host and a musical guest, but before the show went live, she told fans, "Hotties, I'm really sorry, but after SNL, I really got to take a break. I'm so tired and physically and emotionally." Um, you can you can understand why she's kind of at the end of her ropes. TMZ broke the story Friday that she was in NYC preparing for a show, and her home was burglarized, and they took the $300,000 to $400,000 worth of jewelry and cash and electronics. I Poor girl. Listen, I don't blame her, to be honest with you. I'm going to be real honest. I don't blame her because the girls are getting catty out here. And what I mean by that, I know y'all heard that story about Lotto and Nicki Minaj. It's ridiculous. Listen, this for like the last 2 weeks, it's been going down with the girls. I have a problem with that as a hip hop head, as somebody who really, really loves hip hop, as somebody who grew up with bomb MCs that are ladies. It hurts my heart. And let me open a line. So just in case you guys want to call in, it hurts my heart a little bit because it's like, dude, you don't see this with the fella. Like, well, maybe these younger dudes, but this is not something that I'm used to seeing as a hip hop head. Like, this is not something that I'm used to seeing. Foxy and Kim had they little whatever, and yeah, they threw subliminals back in the day. And chicks, when it comes to the rap game, chicks throw subliminals, but this shit is getting out of hand. The internet has made it so these chicks just can't keep it together. I don't know. We will get into the Lotto and Nicki Minaj situation because it was a lot to unpack. Like, I was so much screenshotting and getting into it. I will play a little snippet of what went down with them, but it is what it is. All right, so SNL calls open and SNL's cold open Saturday was hilarious gag on January the 6th. Committees closing arguments. But one line produced a gasp from the audience when Donald Trump asked someone during the insurrection if rioters made good on their threat to get Mike Pence. I'm not going to say what exactly they wanted to do to Mike Pence, but yeah. Well, that's not far-fetched. It's not far from the truth because when that was going down, like they wanted Mike Pence's head. Like they wanted that man to be held accountable for Trump not winning. And yeah, so I gotta move on to this one. I'm gonna get into this because it all ties in together. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta get into this Kanye mess. We all know that Kanye has been in the headlines in abundance lately, right? We know this. Excuse me. Let me shut that up. In abundance, right? I'll get to Barack in a minute. In abundance, they did. He's been hanging with Candace Owens. We'll get to her in a minute as well. So, but Kanye was a major advocate for Donald Trump. But what he doesn't know is this is how Donald Trump felt about him. He said, Kanye is too crazy and needs professional help. This is the man you were riding for, though. You see how they coming down on you, Kanye? You thought you were on top. We're going to keep going into this Kanye shit because it's very necessary. You thought you was on top. You think that these people, because it's not a race thing at this point, it's just a people thing at this point. You thought that these people had your back. They don't. Not even can. They're using you, dummy. They're using you in abundance, and you don't even know it. Even Candace, she's standing up for you right now. But when it get too thick, now, here's what I mean by get too thick. Right now, we got the situation with banks not wanting to deal with you anymore because of your, what you said. They don't like it. You're talking about Jewish people. And I don't know if you heard Kanye, but when it comes to Jewish people, they don't really play that. They don't play that. And yeah, you kind of rubbed them the wrong way. Hold on, let me get back to where I need to be. You kind of rubbed them the wrong way, and they don't like it too tough. All right, cool. I got to get back to the other news too, but I'll get to that in a minute. But they don't really like that kind of behavior. And your behavior lately has rubbed them the wrong way. So what they feel, and like I said a couple of shows ago, you saw how they did Nick Cannon, and that's their golden child. That's their favorite little black boy. And he had spit some what they feel is anti-Semitic rhetoric, which is not, y'all. Like, all right, listen. Nobody's saying that you're not Jewish. That's my. I think that's the problem that I have above all. Nobody said that you weren't Jewish ish. Nobody said that, but hold on, let me get my other stories back on the screen. Nobody said that, but they don't like when you say that we are the real Jews. They don't like that at all. And so by you saying that, it's very anti-Semitic in their opinion. Sorry, it's just what it is. But he said some things now. JP Morgan Chase Bank is no longer rocking with him. All right, I got my joints back. They're no longer rocking with him. But let's take it a step further. So, and I'm going to play a couple of things for y'all tonight as well. Let's take it a step further because this went deeper than his, what they deem is anti-Semitic rhetoric, right? It went deeper. So he went on Drink Champs. I got y'all. There was a lot of things. And let me tell y'all, if you're looking for that episode of Drink Champs, it's gone. They deleted it. Revolt deleted it. YouTube deleted it. It's no longer available, but we still have clips. So we're going to play a couple. We have, yeah, the girl beat on the Gab Beat. It's not a game. But we're going to play a couple of these clips because it's very important to understand the magnitude of what's happening. So, another one. YouTube removes Kanye West Drink Champs interview. They did. And then, like I said, the Revolt removed it as well. But let's listen to what Kanye had to say.
And it's always put up. One of the things that his two roommates said was, they want a tall guy like me. They want a tall guy like me. And the day when he died, he said a prayer for, 8 minutes. Mm-hmm. He said a prayer for 8 minutes. They hit him with the fentanyl. If you look, the guy's knee wasn't even on his neck.
By the way, they
like
might try to shake me on YouTube, so go to and Facebook, so go listen to the podcast elsewhere.
But something that hit me, that fucked me up when I was watching the documentary, and it said they want a tall guy like me. When I looked at that image of him, this tall black dude with the bald head, he reminded me of somebody.
So I'm not going to play all of that. What I will say is this. You have no clue, Kanye, how stupid you. So you telling me my eyes lied to me? I didn't see the officer with his. You tried to say that it was fentanyl that he died from, and that's because that is the story that Candace Owens is spewing. Right? It's a lot of things that I don't have no beef with what you have to say. I don't. I do believe in free speech, and I do believe that you're allowed to say what it is that you need to say. But that man lost his life, and he got a baby girl out here, and you can't spew the lies, especially, Kanye, when the coroner's report came back that the officers did it. Like, I don't understand where you're going from. But there's more. So not only are they pulling the clips, they're not pulling the clips because we got them already, right? But they are pulling the episodes, which is, stay clear. And this is why they're pulling the episodes. Listen up. Hold on.
It's a bit strange to be continually disappointed by Kanye West, but I didn't hear about his statements until Sunday morning when the brother of George Floyd, Clonis, gave me a call and said he was irate. He was extremely hurt by the statements that Kanye West made. I had to go look up the interview and see that he was now blaming a drug overdose, a theory that was well debunked in court, as you all pointed out, something that is clearly not the reason that George Floyd died. He died as a result of Derek Chauvin's knee and the other officers compressing his body in a prone position. And now he's promulgating those statements anew in a way that it almost seemed designed to cause the family distress. And so they reached out to me, specifically his brother, and asked that we begin to investigate whether or not we can restrain him from making such statements and hold him accountable for the misinformation that he's putting out there.
How serious are they about doing?
Just personally, I was really
something against Kanye West.
I know that Philonise Floyd, for example, was bothered that I said we were considering lawsuit. He is absolutely committed to bringing lawsuit. And I've heard from other members of the family who are represented by various parties saying that they are absolutely 100% moving forward with litigation against Kanye West.
All right, so that's happening now. Now Kanye is about to be sued by the family, but we're not done. We aren't done. It's more. It's more. Listen, people are really upset about this situation, and I get it, and I understand why. But listen to this.
Good morning, world. Hey, man. Get enough of my beautiful rest.
This is Steven Jackson, by the way.
NASCAR. You know, everybody send me this video. Say, man, listen. The better thing to do is call his daughter, mother, or call his daughter. Call his cousin Wu. Talk to people who knew him his whole life. When he went on hard times, talk to the people who picked him up. When he needed a job, when he needed clothes for a job, or his mama needed rent, call to the people that helped him out. Listen to the people that helped him out. That's people you need to talk to. Don't talk to opportunists, because that's what you're doing. Shit was going on, everybody was screaming George Floyd this, George Floyd that, because everybody was trying to make money off somebody else's pain. But that ain't the hustle no more. The new hustle is talking about him and dissing him. All that shit is weak. All y'all clout chasing. All y'all look sad. Come on, world. Hey, man.
I watched.
So he had much more to say. I'm not going to play everything because we only got an hour show, but a lot of people are offended by the words that Kanye spoke. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Whether you agree with Kanye, whether you disagree with Kanye. We are unbiased over here. But you can't tell me, Kanye. Hold on, we got some love, and I'm going to show love to those who show love over here. What up, Fats? Hey, baby. You can't tell me that. First of all, I don't know why the fuck we pay half of what Kanye says anymore, because he says shit like this. Hold on, because I'm still trying to figure out in my head why we pay a lot of what he has to say some mind. Not only on that Drink Top Champs episode did he speak on and the George Floyd situation was the worst situation. But not only did he speak on George Floyd, but he also spoke on Drake and hold on, we got comments. What up? Oh, all right. What up? Yeah, he said people feel some kind of way. They do. But not only did he speak on the George Floyd situation, but he also spoke on Drake and the fact that, you know, he thought that Drake messed with Kim, but it wasn't Kim that he messed with. It was really Chris, which ill, Drake. I hope you ain't do that. That's nasty. That's so nasty. That's some nasty shit. I hope that wasn't what you did, but he said that. And that goes to the comment where he said Drake will fuck, hold on, let me get it, because I want to say it right. Drake, fuck your baby mama's mama. That's real war. I think I said it verbatim. I'm not sure. Oh, and Charleston White. This how we feel right now? We saying fuck Charleston. Listen, I don't agree with Charleston. Now we switching the lane, but that's okay. I'm cool with that. I don't agree with Charleston White's action. It does give me very much vagina, mangina, but, you know, that's not what we're talking about today. But yes, YouTube and Revolt have taken down the Drink Champs episode that he went on there. And I think, like, listen, I really honestly in my head, I think that sometimes Ye makes sense. But sometimes he's lost because he has these people over here leading him. Now, with that being said, Because he's been quieted on, certain social media platforms, this gentleman has went out and bought his own social media platform, a conservative social media platform. I believe so he can speak his piece. This is the problem, right? Yeah, real shit. Hold on. We got another comment I'm gonna put on the screen. Yeah, real shit. It is. But I think that, with that, okay, here we go. Um, with them quieting him down, like them trying to quiet him down, he did buy a conservative social media network called Parler. After being locked out of Twitter for his anti-Semitic rhetoric, he did that. He did it. So he bought one. Here's the problem, Ye, with that. Let me tell you where your problem lies. First, you have to get the people to come to you and listen to you. This is the same problem that Trump is having, right? First, you have to get the people to gravitate towards you and want to be a part of that. So, see, Facebook, IG, Instagram is a place where everybody, they do their thug thizzle, right? But it's different people saying different things. You have your conservatives, you have your right wingers, you have all of these different elements that are part of the social media game. And so we all gravitate. You only got people who are conservative and they think you're a fucking idiot. Listen to what Trump said about you. He said you need help, sir, professional help, and you keep fucking with these same people. Candace Owens, fucking Trump. It's not that you can fuck with who you want to fuck with. But my point is this. They're isolating you from the people that started with you and really did love you. And you're fucking up, sir. And you need to understand that. Van tried to explain that to you before when you were on TMZ and he still worked there. He tried to explain that to you, but you didn't want to listen, you stupid dumbass. The whole saying is a hard head makes a soft ass behind, and you got a hard ass head, sir. And so now they get ready to spank that ass. They already cutting off your money supply. It starts there. It starts fucking there, you dummy. But whatever. All right, I gotta go to a quick commercial. It's like 15 seconds. I'll be right back, y'all. I promise you. But I'm moving past Kanye because I didn't want to linger. Hold on. Let me get this comment real quick. We need You see, here's the thing. He's not Kanye West anyway. We need Kanye West. But yeah, we need the book bag Kanye West back, right? Did I put that on? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we need book bag Kanye West back, but he's not Kanye West. Now he's just Ye. We need Kanye West back. We don't need Ye. What happened to the dude that said George Bush don't like black people? Well, but we should have known that. I'll be right back, y'all. Commercial. I'll be right back. 15 seconds. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, and today is a new day. Today is the day that you begin your podcasting journey. Today is the day that you will begin to be heard. How do you ask? Sign up for Red Circle. I'm telling you, I've been at this podcasting game for 2 years now, and joining Red Circle was one of the best decisions that I ever made. Sign up today for free. How? Just hit the link. You'll thank me later. All right, that was not the commercial I was supposed to play, but whatever. Yeah, we do need book bag Kanye. Yes, I need the Kanye that was fucking with Lupe. I need that, the Lupe fiasco. Chi-Town was holding it down. I don't know who this dude is anymore. But anyway, former President Barack Obama rallied members of his own party over cancel culture. Calling out them Dems as buzzkills. Ooh, Barack. Ow. So Barack Obama jumped on the pod Save America Friday and laid it out. Bill Maher style. My family, my kids, work that gives me satisfaction, having fun, he said. Obama said. Hell, not being a buzzkill, and sometimes Democrats are. You better bet it. He went on. He went on to say sometimes people just want to not feel as if they are walking on eggshells. Period. And they want some acknowledgement that life is messy and that um all of us at any given moment can say things that are wrong, say things the wrong way, make mistakes. Barack, because nobody's, who the fuck is perfect? I'm still waiting for any of y'all to come and tell me who's perfect. I'm still waiting. Who the fuck is perfect? Nobody. So I think that was well said, Barack. Where we at on time? We good. I think that was well said, Barack. Bravo, Barack. Yay for you. So ASAP Bari may have moved past in his Miami car crash by scooping up a brand new Maybach, but the other guy involved, sure hasn't. He's now suing the rapper. A$AP Bari, whose real name is Jabari Shelton, has been hit with a lawsuit over the crash that happened back in July. Yeah, according to legal documents obtained by, none other than TMZ Hip Hop. The ASAP Mob co-founder was driving a Mercedes Benz carelessly, recklessly, negatively, I can't even get that shit out, when his car collided with another vehicle driven by a guy named Jorge Baez. Let me tell you something. I'm over car crashes right now. I just had one myself at the beginning of September. September the 11th to be exact, and I'm over car crash. I'm tired of physical therapy. I'm tired of dealing with the lawyers and all of that shit. I can't wait for this shit to be over, and that's not the only lawsuit that I have going. But when it comes to these car crashes, don't you ever for a New York minute think that we letting it go. We're not. And apparently Kanye bought him a new car. Because Kanye ain't out of my news tonight. He everywhere in my news. Apparently Kanye bought him a new car, which is some bullshit. Let that man deal with his shit the way he need to deal with it. I digress. He's a grown-ass man. You don't need to be out here buying him no. He need to handle his own business. Lil Baby has no love for DJ Academics. He went in on this dude. You listen. And he let it be known a couple of times in his new album, There Is Only Me. The controversial journalist first gets mentioned in the song From Now On, featuring Future, where Lil Baby, because there's too many babies out here, goes into AK's pockets, crypting that Academics now knows he ain't as rich as me. What? Baby then applies further pressure on Academics via the song Top Priority, which sounds more threatening. Academics N-word think they can't get touched. I don't be on computers much. Ooh. Said turned me on to YouTube. Listen, I'm not about to read all his lyrics, but he is going for him. Speaking of Academics, he had this incident over the weekend where he couldn't get his hoes in check. He couldn't get the bitches in check. And yeah, they was fighting and shit. He looked stupid though. He looked real dumb. And I'm just gonna say he looked dumb. For all of you gents out here that think that y'all got it like that or y'all that dude and all that, you're really not. The real flex is when you be yourself. I'm just saying. That's the real flex. You can't be out here acting like you the man and you really not the man. You're not. So let's get to Candace Owens real quick. As you know, we just talked about her a little bit. Let me take these earrings off because I feel like I might have to fight somebody. I'm sorry. So she did a documentary. And that's where Kanye got a lot of his bullshit ass rhetoric. She said when did George Floyd first uttered the phrase "I can't breathe"? This is what Candace Owens had to say. While he was upright resisting arrest before he asked to be put on the ground. I'm sorry, your media lied to you. Candace, don't nobody believe nothing you say, girl. Nothing. I don't listen to nothing this broad has to say at all. Like at all. You had a whole civil rights situation yourself, and now you flip to the other side because you with the white boy. Whatever. Get out of here, Candace. Nah, this story makes me happy though. So Stevie Wonder praises Ari Lennox voice, asks who she's going to marry and who she's in love with. I would like to play this clip because anything with Stevie Wonder is a vibe for me. Let me see where we at on this. I love Stevie Wonder still to this day, but let's listen to what he said to her.
But this is about you, and I just want to know that I love your voice.
Thank you. I love your
incredibly.
voice.
I like the energy.
Thank you.
I like the innuendos. You know, like all that.
Of course you do, Stevie.
Oh my, yes.
So who are you gonna marry?
Oh, I don't know. What in hell out here?
They say
it's hard out here in these streets. It's really hard out here. I can't.
Who are you in love with?
The music.
Oh my goodness.
I'll help you.
Right. No, my dogs. My dogs.
Dogs.
My Galactus and
I'm on your dog. What's up, dog?
Hey, no,
Hey, dog.
No. But yeah.
Listen, how dope is that to get in the set? And I'm quite sure Stevie when he was trying to shoot a shot. But how dope is that to get to sit in a session with Stevie Wonder? I could only hope, y'all, like that man was my whole childhood. So like I could only hope to sit in the session with Stevie. And I don't even have no reason to sit in the session with Stevie, but I would. And I would love it and I would enjoy it. So shout out to Ari for Ari. Girl, yes. Big love to Ari for getting that opportunity. Let's keep moving on. Oh yeah, that made me happy. That was like a little bit of that like happy juice, like yes, Stevie. Anyway. So, okay. So the founder of Power ENT breaks down the FNF deal with Glorilla. Also calls out Yo Gotti for trying to take credit away from him and Hit Kid. She doesn't own the song and she never will. Why does everything from Memphis need to go through CMG? She had a lot to say about this as well. I'm sorry, I had the hiccups. She had a lot to say about this as well. So I'm going to play what she had to say. Hold on. I got to find it. But she had a lot of things to say as well. She's in her bag. He's in his bag. And everybody... that's what happens. Remember, that's the same thing that happened with Meg and... what you call it? Evelyn's baby daddy. What's his face? The owner of the management and company that she came from before she went to Rock Nation. And he was saying like he spent a lot of money on her. Well, now this dude is saying like this girl ain't had nothing to do with the production. She didn't write the music. She didn't have nothing to do with it. So how do we feel about that? Listen, I am in the business of knowing things, right? And what I do know is this, that a lot of girls don't write their own rhymes. I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is that, you know, a lot of times this whole situation, and then I wonder, it makes me want to wonder a little, because, you know, certain people, certain powers that be have certain connections, right? Certain people. I'm not going to mention their names, but certain people have connections. Did she pull the strings to have, because Shorty did the song with Cardi and Shorty riding for Cardi. It's getting ugly out here in these freaking female hip hop streets. So it's not unimaginable. I'm just saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me go to this commercial real quick. I'll be right back.
Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started.
Yeah, I was trying to find this clip from Shorty, but I don't think I saved it. That happens oh, yep. Got it. We get ready to listen to it. Listen.
Everything I do. Yeah. He want to make it like he created me, and that's not what it is. He like I said, you could have gave that beat to anybody. Nobody was gonna make Evan else but me. I was the only person that was gonna make Evan else. So stop acting like you discovered me. I gave Kiki credit on multiple occasions. He's a great producer. He just do fuck shit. Like, and I was getting mad. Like I swear to God, I cried about this shit before. Come like you.
Yo, but I thought she was fuck nigga free. Let's go.
Like we was cool before all this shit, and now you like this money and shit making you turn on me. Like you not trying to give me no percentage of the song. They lying on here like they trying to do 50-50 and they not. So it was crazy. Like I never brought the shit to the internet though. Like the man been on fuck shit since the first week it blew with Sweetie. The first day he signed it and didn't tell me he signed it, and now he all the label means with me knowing he signed it. So what the fuck? Like, this is the problem. He want everything I do. Yeah.
I thought she was fuck nigga free, yo. That's what happens when, like, ladies, y'all gotta stop thinking that y'all working with these people. Like, especially when it's... Okay. Let me get into my professional bag. As far as being a marketer and being somebody who's been, dealing with people, I had to learn the hard way that when it comes to this industry, it's dog eat dog out here. Everybody is for self out this bitch. Everybody is out here trying to make it themselves. Unless you have the IP, intellectual property, it's free game. And especially if they're the producer of the beat, yeah, they get a lot of credit. I don't know if she wrote the lyrics. She's saying she did. So, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I don't know. But what I know is if you do not own the intellectual property, you own nothing. Everything I do over here, I own. It's mine. I struggle, but it's mine. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know what you're getting into when you sign with these dudes. They're your managers. Meg is going through the same situation. It happens. You just can't just trust anybody to be responsible for your stuff. You can't. You got to be responsible. I got this beat from you. I'm buying this beat from you in totality. I'm not leasing it. I'm buying this beat from you. Why? Because I don't want anybody else using this beat. One, that's why you buy the beat. Two, because I bought the beat from you, now it belongs to me. I have intellectual property. I wrote the lyrics. I'm getting all the credit for that. Copyright your shit. I have intellectual property. You know how important that shit is, but you dummies be going out here and signing with these dudes and thinking that it's all peachy keen and fine and, oh, they'll never do me like that. Bitch, you a damn lie. And I could tell you, hold on, let me get my shit together. I was that girl once. I was that girl where I put in the work and I thought everybody had love for me and they was going to ride for me, and then they didn't ride for me. Only my shit was flipped. I wasn't the artist. You feel me? Yeah, intellectual property is everything, baby. You just there otherwise. So be wiser. Smarten up, girls. Smarten up. I gotta get to showing this love really, really quickly because I got a lot of things to say after this. Let me play this real quick and then I'll be right back because I ain't showed them proper love. 15 seconds. I'll be right back.
Want last-minute brand design help? Get top-tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to Fiverr.com today and get something started.
Trying to tell y'all, intellectual property. Be mindful of that shit. You don't own shit unless you own that. You don't own shit unless you own your masters. Your masters is a part of intellectual property. Like it all ties together, stupid. So get it together. All right, let me show love because this whole situation is making me angry. You broads are making me upset because you're being stupid out here. And I thought we came a long way and we learned. I thought that us older chicks paved the way for you so that you didn't have to be stupid, but you're stupid, so whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna show the top 5 countries love first because they show the most love. That does not mean that I don't love any of you. That don't mean I love you any less. That just means that they are the people that show me the most love most of the time, right? But I love you all the same. You guys are amazing. So the United States, and my country. Shout out to the United States. I see the love every day. I'm gonna go in depth in a second. But I see the love every day, and I appreciate you guys so much. You guys are extraordinary. France, been my day ones. I see you and I love you. Thank you for loving me how you love me, and I love you too. Germany, I love you, babies. I appreciate you so much. India, yeah, been here day ones. I love you. In the UK, y'all shot out of nowhere, and I love you very, very much. Brazil, I love you. Netherlands, I love you. Singapore, I love you guys. Oh my gosh, I love you guys. South Africa, I love you. Spain, I love you. Philippines, I love you. Belgium, I love you. Australia, I love you. Japan, I love you. Mexico, I love you. Ireland, I love you. Nepal, I love you. Mauritius, I love you. Israel, I love you. Canada, I love you. Hong Kong, I love you. I'm not done. I ain't done. Hold on, let me get this together so y'all can know for real that I ain't done. Hold on. We not done. First of all, let me make sure I'm on the right list first. First of all, because you guys are so cute and adorable and lovable and cuddly. I love you guys. Hi, I love you so much. I do. Thank you for tuning into the show. But wait, I'm not done. I just got to get the right list. All right, here we go. Okay, first of all, Russia. I don't know how that happened, but the Russian Federation. I love you. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you so much. Switzerland, thank you for the love. I love you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna get all emotional, but I love you. I do. Turkey, I love you. Hi, darlings. I love you. You guys are amazing. Y'all try to teach me how to speak Turkish on occasion. I'm going to get it one day. Keep trying to teach me. I'm here for it. Keep trying to teach me. Austria. Hi, babies. I love you too. Thank you. I need to know what language you speak over there too so I can speak that language. I'm open to learning. You just got to teach me. But I'm open. I'm totally open to learning. Let's make sure we got everybody on the list though. Yeah, I'm open, but shout out to my Turkish people because they be trying to teach me on occasion. They be like, just say this. And I'll be like, I'll be trying, but I'm going to get it together one of these days. I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning into this show. One of these days, I'm going to get it. Teach me Turkish. I'm ready. I think that's it. I think we got everybody on the list. We covered France, Australia, Hong Kong. We got everybody. So big love to y'all. Top cities: Columbus, Ohio, period. San Jose. Now, I said we're no longer just going to say San Jose. I said we're going to say the Bay Area, period, because we got San Jose, we got San Fran, and we trickling over the bridge, baby. We trickling. We trying. Spread the love. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell them to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Baltimore, Maryland, my city. I love you. France, I never butcher the name of this city, but I love you, France. Spring Valley, Nevada, because Nevada hold me down. I see y'all. Frankfurt, Germany. I see you too, booze. Washington, Virginia. I love you. Virginia, be holding it down too. Ashburn, Virginia. I love you. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Period. I love you. Norton Shores, Michigan. I love you. Chicago. Big shout out to the shot. I love you. Boardman, Oregon. I love you. Atlanta, Georgia. I see you. You guys are creeping, creeping, and creeping, but I see you and I love you. Las Vegas, Nevada, the other part of Vegas. I love you. Owens Mills, Maryland, down the street. Pikesville, Maryland, up the street. Boulder City, Nevada. And I love you, Nevada. Let's see if I can get this right. Bengaluru, India. I love you so much. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I love you. Randallstown, Maryland, down the street. I love you. Well, no, I learned that I actually live in Randallstown, but whatever. I love you. Singapore, Singapore. I love you. South Holland. I love you. Ohio. I love you. Phoenix, Arizona. Washington, D.C., New York, New York, Mumbai, and Reading, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to stop there because that's a lot to go through. Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for tuning into this podcast. You guys are freaking super amazing. You don't have to, but you do. You do. And that means the most to me. So I'm gonna shout you out. Like I feel like this area in New York though is like Long Island. I'm not sure. I love you though. Shout out to all of Pennsylvania. I love you. Shout out to Connecticut. I love you. Um, shout out to Texas, Houston, and Dallas. I love you. Oh my gosh. Like I said, the Bay period. I see y'all and I love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for loving me. How y'all love me. I told you it's the Bay for me. It's the Bay Area for me. It is. So big love to y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all, it's a lot going on in this world. And so we just gotta keep our ears to the street. And my promise, I gave y'all a promise on Friday, and I'm giving you another promise. I'm keeping my ears to the street. So of course, Whack 100 had his 2 cents to put into this whole couple, because it's the whole thing. Noriega went on Nori, and I love my man Nori. That's I'm a big fan of Drink Champs. I watch that shit on a regular. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna deny, and I'm never they're calling for them to cancel Drink Champs. Y'all are dumb. You better not never. That should not even be in the conversation. He had a guest who had some controversial views. That doesn't mean you cancel a whole show because we don't agree with the views of the guest. But this is what. Hold on. This is what Wack, because Wack is somewhere not far behind, so we got to play what he said. Hold on. Listen. Hold on. What is going on, man? Oh, maybe we're not supposed to listen to Wack. Hold on. I can't even. Maybe we're not supposed to listen to Wack. I feel like we shouldn't listen to Wack, but here we go. Let's try this one. Oh, all right. Here we go.
I just heard that Breakfast Club shit. Nah, bro. We street niggas, bro. We know we doing what we doing. That's one thing about us, knowing. And I fuck with you, but what you can't do is act like you wasn't hearing what you was hearing and act like you had a problem with it when you was hearing it. Because we know you didn't have a problem with it. You didn't even have a problem with the nigga calling Puff a fed, nigga, and that's on Revolt, nigga. That's Puff Network. But nigga, if you gonna fuck with Ye, fuck with Ye, bro. We all disagree and agree with some shit Ye says. You know what I'm saying? And that's just our personal opinion. But all the apologies to the family and all this shit, like you all of a sudden anti-Ye, that ain't gangster, homie. Nor you a stand-up dude, bro. Just simply say you let that man do his interview because it's Kanye West, it's Ye, right? You didn't want him to walk out because in the same token, I just went and checked. If you that emotional about this shit, why is it still up? Mary?
All right, so I'm going to say this. Wack is not still up. But when you were making the statement, in all fairness, it was still up. It's not still up anymore. Revolt took it down. YouTube took it down. it's not up anymore. And if it is up, then that means people caught it and then they put it on their channel. That happens. Do I pay anything that Wack has to say any mind? No, I don't. You know why? Because sometimes it just doesn't make sense. And a lot of his points were that, oh, well, if you felt like this, no, he absolutely should have apologized to the families that were involved. He should. He absolutely should, because that interview offended a lot of people. And as a journalist, which is something that you wouldn't know about Wack because you're not a journalist. You have to take accountability for the things that you, as a journalist, release. You're a regular street dude. You don't count. And you know how civilians don't count when it comes to certain street shit. I told a line, though, because I am in, you know what I mean? Like, I live the street life and I am a journalist. But it's the same thing with journalists. You can't tell a journalist what they should be doing when you're not a journalist. It's a code of ethics that you must follow as a journalist. I get that Nori is in his bed. And yeah, he was excited. He said all of that. What you telling him is he shouldn't apologize. You're wrong. But we know that's how you get down. So it don't even mean nothing when it come out your mouth. Because you don't have any ethics. I don't even think you live by street ethics, but that's just me personally. Yes, he should have apologized to them people. That little girl lost her daddy. Yes, he wanted to have Kanye on the show. He did, and now it's down. It's not up anymore. It's gone. It's not there anymore, Wack. Yes, he should have, totally. And if he still wants to have a platform to stand on, a platform that people fucking listen to, Wack, he should have apologized. I digress, though. You don't really care about Nori. We heard what you said about him on Academic Show when you sitting there with Tekashi and Hassan, though. We heard that. I heard it. I don't know about them, but I can go back to that any day. But yeah, I take what Wack has to say with a grain of salt. He has no authority over what I feel morally, he has no moral compass. He doesn't, I'm not listening to Wack 100. I'm not. He was wilding out of Krishan and she a whole girl. Nah. And I know she from Baltimore and she exudes, fearless, because that's what we do over here, over in our city. But at the same time, you're a grown-ass man, and that girl is way younger than you, and you was wilding out on her in the house. Yeah, you might have but it's a girl. It's a lot of things. You was trying to fight that girl. I don't. No, not Wack, but that's just me. Okay. So yeah, that's what Wack 100 had to say about the whole Kanye situation. Yes, Nori should have done what he did. Yes, he should have made that press run. He should have went around and made his apologies if he wants to still have a platform. See, the corporate world, and you should know this, Wack, because you call yourself so-called being in it. The corporate world is way different than the streets. It's the same, but it's different. And you got to move accordingly. So, yes. And now, like I said, it was some big wigs in the room when Kanye said what he said. So, yes, Nori should have, yeah, he should have. This one thing I heard, though, now back to my city. Let me play this real quick because I thought it was all love and I adore what Just Hilarious had to say in the situation because it's a lot of the sentiments that I feel at the same time. Like she was giving her a big sister moment, but listen up.
Listen, man, that girl, man, this is what she want right now, yo. I every day, this girl is in a blog every day for something negative and people judging her and shit like that. Yo, look, that girl don't even fucking read comments. That's one thing I love about her. Sometimes I've just gotten to the point where I can ignore comments and not go through them. That girl, you will never see her comment through shit. Never. She's Beyonce to this shit. Because she know what she gonna do at the end of the day.
Okay.
She know she's not, bitch, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. I had a hard life coming up and I got all these talents and gifts, but I'm living my life right now.
Be more shit.
I lost a tooth for this nigga. Let this nigga, but I got this nigga Ted. Yo, look, she ain't had nobody love her like.
Tooth. Hold on, I ain't losing no tooth. And I ain't tattooing no nigga face on my neck.
But Krishan, that's not love. That shit gets me very emotional. Every day, like, you got Natalie Nunn and shit, like, out here, they exploit your shorty. She running up on motherfuckers and fighting every day, and Zeus climb.
Yeah, Jess, and big love to Jess Hilarious, Baltimore native. I'm gonna say this about what she said. Like I said, she was giving her big sister love. I wish that sometimes that I could wrap my arms around Shorty and give her a hug because she did have a hard life. I commend her though for doing whatever the fuck it is that she wants to do. And you know what I mean? It is what it is. Can't nobody tell that girl about how she living her life right now because she living her life. She young. She doing what she do. And I think that us as adults should also take that into accountability. What were we doing when we were 23? Me personally, I didn't have kids at 23. I was out here doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do at 23 and loving it. I can't pass judgment on Krishan because I get it. As far as the fighting shit, I wish she didn't have to fight that much, but I'm going to be honest with you. When you come from Baltimore and you don't have the talent of humor, it's a lot harder for you out here. These bras be trying to touch you all the time. And so I get it. I get why she be going so hard. And then you think about before she got on Baddie South, she had been on Blueface's little situation he had going on. And it was always a fight over there. She's fighting to let you bitches know to stop playing with her. I get it. But I digress on that too. I gotta get to my shit. But I do wish I could have a big sister moment with Chris. I wish I could. I wish I could talk to her and give her a lot of my old wisdom. Not that she gonna listen, but I give it to her anyway. And I ain't gonna be going in on her like you need to. Nah, sis, let's talk about it. What's going on? You feel me? But again, Baltimore shit. If you would like to come on the show, please hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. You can always drop a comment. The number, you can call in, drop a comment. The number is 443-850-4828. Again, the number is 443-850-4828. Or you could just ask me to drop the link and come on the show. Like, I'm always open for new faces on the show. I am. If I play music, which I didn't today, know that I have permission to play any music that I play on this podcast. I don't play music without permission. Who the hell does that? And if I do, or if they block out any of the sound, please go download the podcast so you can hear everything I had to say. Please like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It costs you nothing. Just a click and a click and a click. And you in there, and I know that the love is there. And I can show you the proper love. I'm sorry. And I can show you the proper love when you do so. So make sure you do that. Check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, the website is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Check that out. And also, we can do for some donations. I'm not going to sit over here in front. Like any money that you provide, though, goes straight to this podcast. It's pertaining to this podcast. I'm not spending on anything else. So it is what it is. You helping build a brand. You helping build a business. So I appreciate you if you do drop a donation. I appreciate it. But if you want to drop a donation, hit it the $ capital LURLUCIDITY, Lord Lucidity. Or you could just hit the Linktree link above or below. And there's ways to donate there as well. And the podcast is streaming on all streaming sites: Apple, um, Google, Amazon. We everywhere. Check us out, dude. And I told you, if you want to hear all of the things that social media sites and YouTube take off, that's where you can hear everything. Because we don't. It's no holds barred. It's no holds barred. What time is it? Oh, we are okay. It's time to get out of here, y'all. I'm sorry. I try to not run over, but it happens. So there's a few things I have to say before I get out of here. First things first. Mind your motherfucking business. It's everybody's business is not your business, and it's a dangerous game out here. You playing when you minding other people's business. It is. So come here every Monday. I got you. I'll put you in everybody's business because that's what I do on Mondays. That's what I do. So come back every Monday and I got you. Media Mondays, we are on the Gab Beat. Tune in on Wednesday as well. Wet and Wired Wednesday. Sometimes we filling you in on people's business. Sometimes it's just salacious, but we here for it. So tune in on Wednesdays as well. And on Fire Fridays, we give you nothing but the love for the people who are up and coming. The up and coming artists, that's what we do. But mind your business. Come here and get the tea. Mind your business. That's it. Love your kids. Hug your kids. Tell your kids how beautiful and amazing they are. Be their biggest supporters because parents, it starts with you. It does. It starts with you. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them they're the best NASCAR drivers they can be. Be the best NASCAR drivers ever. Wherever they want to, just encourage them to be the greatest that they could be. And last but not least, stay in your motherfucking lane. Because you get in my lane, that's what you getting. Hold on. Again, that's what you're going to get. You don't want her. She's not that nice. She kind of evil a little bit. You want her. Listen, she's so cute and cuddly. Listen. Stay in your lane. Your lane is over there. My lane is over here. You cross lanes. What usually happens is a head-on collision. And who the fuck needs that? Nobody. Stay in your lane. Stay in your fucking lane. But with that being said, to those who tuned in, shout out to Fats for the love and the comments. Thank you to those who tune in. Don't ever get it twisted, though. My visual numbers be going up after I do the podcast, and don't ever get it twisted. My podcast numbers is even higher. Let's get it. But with that being said, to all those who tune in, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. And shout out to anybody who watched on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook. I love you guys and thank you so much. And I gotta get the fuck out of here. Good night.